Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel for episode 2 of season 2 of our PES 22 Master League with Manchester City. We set off the season really well, didn't we, in the last episode, with a 1-0 win over Bournemouth and a 3-1 win over Leeds United. And Erling Haaland got on the score sheet, 2 for him. Delap's been on the score sheet as well, showing that those two are going to be a good battle in that striker position. We said, though, if we signed Haaland, we would have to let one of our big forwards go. And it's between Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez, Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus. Now, Raheem Sterling with 1 year left in his contract did want to leave the club. Raheem Sterling on deadline day has left the club. Raheem Sterling here, you can see here, we agreed a deal of 75 million for Raheem Sterling to go to Barcelona. That was a deal that I think suited both sides, really, getting 75 million for a player with 1 year left in his contract. Sterling sort of stagnated at Manchester City. He had a decent season for us last year, but I think it's best for him to move on. He's always said he wants to play in Spain before his career ends. So there you are, Raheem. Thank you for your service to the club. Thank you for all the goals you scored, all the amazing memories you give the Manchester City fans, and I hope you have a successful career in Barcelona. So that is deadline day with only 1 hour remaining. Now, no offers for any of our players, so anyone that we wanted to get out on loan won't be going out on loan, unfortunately. They will be part of the squad this season. And then we will get into our first game of the episode. It's Champions League action against FC Porto. So this is the side we're going to go with against FC Porto today. Ederson starts in goal. We've got Walker back in, Diaz, Laporte back in, and Zinchenko in that back four. Rodri, Bernardo Silva and Gundogan in the midfield three, so a double change there. Bernardo and Gundogan coming for De Bruyne and Phil Foden. Grealish on the left, Gabriel Jesus on the right, and Erling Haaland through the middle. On the bench we've got Stefan, Cancelo, Ake, De Bruyne, Foden, Mahrez and Liam Delap. As for Porto, they've got Evanilson and Tony Martinez up top, Luis Diaz, Vitinha, Sergio Oliveira and Jesus on the right hand side. It's Mafana, Meccano and Bemba and Zaidu in the back four, and Claudio Ramos starts in goal. Diogo Costa, Fabio Cardozo, Vendel, Bruno Costa, Kennedy Otavio and Taremi on the bench. City have played against Porto before in the Champions League. They struggle against Porto in the Champions League. They're very defensive side, very well drilled by Conche Chao, but hopefully this side can do better today. I think we will take someone off the bench. I'm thinking Mahrez actually, and put one of the young midfielders on. I'm thinking Romeo Lavia is going to step onto the bench today for this Champions League game, purely because he could come on in the holding midfield if we are 2 or 3-0 up and do a really good job. And he is going to be playing this season, the same with the Wilson Esbrand at left back. It's just when they get the chances. So back at the Etihad and Champions League action today as we face, I think, Portuguese second place team. They didn't win the Liga NOS. It was Sporting Club de Lisbon, but it was Porto doing very well, and we face them in the Champions League today. This is Zinchenko across to Rodri. Zinchenko again. Could pass out wide to Ilkay Gundogan. Could get a cross in here to Erling Haaland. What a ball from Ilkay Gundogan. And Erling Haaland's going to tap in. 1-0 Manchester City. 3-3 for Erling Haaland now. £75 million or £76 million, nearly 77. Of course, we had to pay a bit of money in agent fees as well, around 40 million added onto that. What a ball in from Gundogan. It's a tap in for Haaland, but what a cross this is from Ilkay Gundogan, drifting out to the far right hand side. Another assist for Haaland from Ilkay Gundogan. In better form than Kevin De Bruyne at the moment. Another tap in for Erling Haaland. Zaidu. I deal with the physicality of Kyle Walker here. Luis Diaz, who scored against Manchester City at the Etihad before, and Rodri's give away a free kick here, and he gives away a few cheap free kicks at times, Rodri, doesn't he? Positions where Porto would score, but it's a good defence, a good wall. Grealish gets his head in it in a way. Jesus in there, Luis Diaz, the Colombian. Diaz first strike, and he's been for a long ranger before at the Etihad. Nearly beats Ederson. Good run from Zinchenko. He finds Bernardo Silva. Look at Gundogan making that run far wide. And Gundogan lifts one in. It's just over the head of Erling Haaland. Possibly Grealish could have been there at the far post. He wasn't, and that is the half-time whistle. 1-0 we lead Porto in the Champions League. I think a 1-0 is a good result against Porto. They're a very tough side to beat. De Bruyne. Haaland, good takedown. Jesus. Rodri. Zinchenko. De Bruyne. Back over to Jesus. Cross comes in. It's Grealish who's in there. Oh, Jack. He wouldn't let me select him. He wanted to keep switching to Erling Haaland, the Colombian in midfield today for Porto. Everything's gone through him. Rodri, physically, won it back there. Too easy. Bernardo Silva. There's a ball through to Haaland. Erling Haaland makes it 2-0 Manchester City. You give this man a chance. And the chances are he will score. He missed 2 chances in that Leeds game. Had a good chance as well in that debut against Bournemouth. But now he's firing. Lays it off to Bernardo Silva. Simple ball through to Haaland. And it's a very, very good finish. I mean, the power he generates in that, at the side of the boot, is fantastic. And we're going to make a substitution. Haaland's going to come off now, I think. Taremi's come on for Ivan Lisson. We're going to make a double substitution also. It's going to be Haaland off for Liam Delap. And it's going to be Rodri for Romeo Lavia, who will make his Manchester City debut in the Champions League. On he comes, the young Belgian. De Bruyne. Through to Liam Delap. There is young Delap. Delap with a hit. It's straight down the middle. But nearly. Lavia picks it up. Bernardo Silva. Jesus. Oh, and he's tackled by Zaidu. Flattered into as well. Lavia. De Bruyne back to Romeo Lavia. Brilliant play from the Belgian. Jesus. Oh, Zaidu wins it back, and that is full time. We start the episode with a 2-0 win. Erling Haaland with a double against FC Porto to give us 3 points in our first Champions League fixture. This is where we get to see the Champions League groups. So Inter Milan, Leicester City, Olympique Marseille and Copenhagen in one group. I thought Leicester didn't get into the Champions League, but it appears they did. Liverpool, Sevilla, Juventus and Genk. Of course, Leicester won the Europa League, didn't they? Hence why they're in the Champions League. Us, Atletico Madrid, Kiev and Porto. Ajax, Bayern Munich, Galatasaray and Slavia Prague. AC Milan, Chelsea, Brøndby and Sporting Lisbon. Rangers, Moscow, Real Madrid and Olympiacos. And look at that, Real Madrid have lost 4-0 in the first game. Wow. Zagreb, Benfica, Manchester United and Shakhtar Donetsk. And finally Barcelona, PSG, Club Brugge and Young Boys. So our second game of the episode will be against Brentford, and then we go away to the champions Liverpool at Anfield. So we'll simulate this game at home against Brentford. You see there, Sheffield United have come back up again. We'll probably simulate that game at home, and then we'll get into that game against Liverpool away at Anfield. We'll pick up a 4-2 win at home against Brentford. Defensively, that's a bit of a worry. Liverpool win 4-2 as well over Wolverhampton Wanderers. Leicester City have lost 4-2 to Watford. Chelsea draw 0-0. Manchester United win 2-0. It looks like United more than Chelsea this season. Possibly could be in the title race. They've set off a lot better than last season. But now it's time for our trip to Anfield in what is an absolutely crucial game. Early on in the season against the team at the top of the table. Now, we beat Liverpool early on in the season last year, didn't we? But our results against other teams cost us. Hopefully, that's something different today. Well, this is the side we're going to go with against Liverpool, and the two big bits of news are Kevin De Bruyne and Ilkay Gundogan in downwards condition miss out today. Big misses for us. So Ederson starts in goal. We've got Walker, Diaz, Laporte and Grimaldo in the back four. Rodri, Foden and Bernardo Silva in the midfield three. And it's Grealish on the left, Ferran Torres on the right, and Erling Haaland through the middle. On the bench, Stefan Cancelo, Stones, Zinchenko, Mahrez, Gabriel Jesus and Liam Delap. As for Liverpool, Mane, Jota and Salah, that front three. They've made the signings of Tolisso and Rodrigo from Real Madrid. That's big transfer movement there from Liverpool. Fabinho starts in the holding midfield with Thiago on the left and Henderson on the right. Then it's Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson and then Alisson in goal. Firmino on the bench as well. Tomiskas, Matip, Bunu, new goalkeeper signing. Look how many goalkeepers Liverpool are hoarding here at the Anfield side. This is a big game. Hopefully, I mean, we need to start the season well, don't we? Get 3 points. The difference is, last time we played Liverpool later on in the season, when we didn't beat them, we missed chance after chance after chance. Today, that's got to be a different situation because we've got that big man, Erling Haaland, up top. So here at Anfield for Manchester City versus Liverpool, the Premier League current champions against the team in us that want to win the Premier League title back. We've already beat Liverpool once this season in the Charity Shield, 5-1. If we can perform anything like we did in that game, Liverpool will really struggle against us today. I'm sure they'll be a lot better than that though. Grealish. Ooh, he's fouled by Fabinho, surely referee. Got to be careful how aggressively defend here with Diaz. Here's Jota. Sadio Mane. Oh, Laporte stepped up, it didn't work. Jota, and Diaz gets a foot across. Then to Ferran. Won't let me select Grimaldo to get him back. Let me select Rodri instead, but Rodri does brilliantly. Dominating this game from the start here. Walker. Into Ferran. Off the right hand side today. Not really his preferred position, I don't think. Foden. Foden, he stood off Phil Foden and he hits it into the back of the net. Well, for a moment there, Haaland's movement just dragged two Liverpool defenders towards him. I think they were worried about what Haaland was going to do. Foden was going to find him. And that gave Phil Foden a chance to hit one. And he really did hit one, didn't he? Smashes it into the back of the net at Anfield. What a player we have in our hands in Phil Foden. Here, Bernardo into Foden. Haaland's movement here is brilliant. Drags away Gomez, and by the time Gomez gets across to Phil Foden, he's already put it in the back of the net. Van Dijk was occupied as well. Virgil van Delegate, they call him, don't they? Just leaves it to everyone else. Steps off everyone else. Tells Gomez to go to Foden. By which case, Foden has smashed it in the back of the net. Another goal for Foden this season. Starting in that midfield now, alongside De Bruyne when he can. It's Bernardo Silva today. On the spin, and he gives it away to Phil Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Manchester City could counter here. Look at the runs of Ferran and Haaland. Bernardo. Too late. Is it to go to Haaland? Ferran might find Erling Haaland, and on his weaker right foot, he hits one and he just drags it past the post. But that was good work. Bernardo Silva leading the counter there. Haaland with a chance. Haaland puts it wide of the post. Foden. Grimaldo. Back to Phil Foden. Over to Haaland with a great pass, and I maybe had time to take that one down. I tried to hit it on the volley first time. Phil Foden's running the show here at Anfield. Ball the top here to Haaland. I saw the run. I had time to take that down. Tried to hit it first time into the top corner. Through to Ferran, and it's just deflected on the pass. Walker's come out to try and stop that quick counter. We've got to get things perfectly here to stop these counters. Here's Mo Salah. Just get a ball in. Jota with a wonderful leap and off the post. Well, we get lucky there. There's a little bit of problems. We've won it back here. Haaland. Grealish. Great skill. Round Van Dijk. Jack Grealish. He should have put it back on his right foot. Should have put it back on his right foot there. Jota. Picking up little pockets of space. Sadio Mane. Marcus stops Mane getting in behind. Here's Robertson. And a good tackle from Diaz. Mane again. Henderson. Great pass into Mane, who takes it down wonderfully. Sadio Mane! What a save from Edison. And we get it away. Don't let a cross come in. Thiago. Good movement from Thiago Alcantara. Robertson. Ball in. Grimaldo away. Needs to be a little bit more disciplined here. Robertson. Diaz away. It might fall to Haaland. Little back heel into Ferran. Into Grealish. Referee. Looked like a foul from Gomez. All over top here. Diaz away. Walker. In on Sadio Mane. Walker again. Liverpool still play on. Fabinho. Walker again. This time it is a free kick. Battling for that ball is Kyle Walker. Maybe 3 or 4 fouls. Hopefully it's the latter one it is. A bit further out. Bernardo Silva's also tired. Well, Grealish is going to have to go into the middle here. Switch to play. Straight to Zinchenko. Rodri. Grealish. Haaland. Through to Mahrez. It's a wonderful ball by Erling Haaland. And here's Riyad Mahrez. And Mahrez to finish the game. And he's lifted it up and over the bar. Good chance for Mahrez. And he fluffs his lines there. Really nice first time pass as well from Erling Haaland to work it wide to Riyad Mahrez. He has up again. Zinchenko, and that is full time. A 1-0 win, 3 points away at Anfield. That is a massive result. You can see there the celebrations from Riyad Mahrez. He knows what that means at the start of the season. Tolisso and Robertson having a bit of an argument here. So other results around the Premier League. Leeds United beat West Ham 2-0. Watford lose 4-2 to Burnley. Spurs have won 2-0. Arsenal have won 1-0. United and Chelsea share points 1-1. Everton and Leeds 2-2. Palace 3-1 against Fulham. Another side they've come back up. It's just the same sides that seem to come back up, isn't it? So we are top of the Premier League table as it stands on 12 points. Manchester United second in 10 points. Liverpool in third with 9. And Chelsea in fourth with 8. So Sheffield United at home next. Another game we will simulate before we get into that game away from home at the Wanda Metropolitano to face Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. And we get a 3-0 win at home over Sheffield United, a clean sheet as well. Liverpool beat Bournemouth 4-2. Keep an eye on the signs that are up and around as Manchester United have lost 1-0 to Leicester City, so maybe they aren't title contenders. They're still inconsistent. And Chelsea have beat Crystal Palace by 3-0, meaning we're still top on 15. And now it's Liverpool, Chelsea and Manchester United. Everton and Arsenal having pretty good starts to the season as well. So a little news article there saying, since his move to Manchester City, Alex Grimaldo is considered to have more than met his price tag with a string of stellar performances. His successful play for the club is currently trending on social media. Well, Grimaldo has been fantastic with us, hasn't he, when he's played? What a signing for around £26 million. And now we go away to Spain to face Atletico Madrid at the Wanda Metropolitano. This is the side we're going to go with against Atletico Madrid today. Ederson starts in goal. We've got Diaz, Cancelo, Laporte and Grimaldo in the back four. Zinchenko starts in midfield once again with Gundogan at the left of him and De Bruyne to the right. Then it's Grealish on the left, Mahrez on the right and Erling Haaland through the middle. Stefan, Stones, Walker, Rodri, Foden, Ferran Torres and Liam Delap, who's now at 77 rated, is on the bench. As for Atletico Madrid, they have signed Hugo Lloris and he starts ahead of Jan Oblak. Odd decision in goal. It's Hermoso, Jimenez and Felipe, the back three. Kyle Taylor is signed from Ajax. Very good signing, very good young midfielder in the middle, holding role. Carrasco on the left and Lamar on the right. Herrera and Rodrigo de Paul partner in the midfield. That is a very attacking Atletico Madrid side and very unlike Diego Simeone. You expect to see Trippier in the wing-back positions, wouldn't you? Running loaded, but he hasn't gone with that. And then Joao Felix up top with Luis Suarez. You see that Antoine Griezmann and Alvaro Morata on the bench. Brilliant, brilliant options for Atleti this season. I mean, that's a really strong squad, and I think we will struggle against them. I don't want to go too attacking, but they're attacking as well. I think we can combat that, and I think we will beat them today. So here at the Wanda Metropolitano to face Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. A brilliant stadium to go to, and a brilliant side to face here. Diego Simeone's side strong. They won the Champions League last season. Current holders of that trophy that we are looking to win this season. Gundogan. Grealish. Little layoff around the corner to Grimaldo. Into Gundogan. Good touch. Try to work it into Grealish. Grimaldo will. Grealish can whip one into Erling Haaland. It's defended away well. Cancelo. Zinchenko. Cancelo just can't get the end of that one. And it's behind for a goal kick. Gundogan. Grimaldo. Route one to Haaland. Haaland with a hit and Erling Haaland with another goal for Manchester City. Just sort of sits up for him, doesn't it? And as it sits up, he smashes it into the top corner. Past Hugo Lloris. Laporte at the heart of this one with Gundogan. Grimaldo could have gone to Grealish. Went route one to Haaland. What a touch that is. And back. I mean, what a touching hit from Erling Haaland. The new signings combined. Great ball by Grimaldo. What a touch that is from Haaland. Just sort of lifts it up for himself, doesn't it? And then smashes a volley in the top corner. Another goal for Manchester City. How many goals could Haaland hit this season? We're talking 50, 60 goals possibly. Messi and Ronaldo levels of goals. It is possible. 1-0 we lead Atleti in the Champions League. Well through here to Suarez. Joao Felix, he's gone back here to Carrasco. He's got Laporte chasing and Joao Felix with a header, and I think Ederson has palmed that just over the bar here. And Atleti back in possession. Kyle Taylor. Grealish with a late tackle there as he went to win the ball. Herrera. Oh, referee, play on. Play on, referee. There's absolutely nothing in it. It was a late challenge. He stretched the ball, Jack Grealish, but Atleti had an advantage. Grimaldo again. Wide to Jack Grealish. In that gap to Ilkay Gundogan. He goes to Erling Haaland. Back to Gundogan. Grimaldo. Not the right pass from Gundogan. Well done, De Bruyne. Oh, it's actually fell to Atleti anyway. Suarez. Oh, wonderful run from Joao Felix and a great ball. Felix, back across the box here. Into Luis Suarez. It's blocked away by Ruben Dias. And we get it away. Here's Grealish. Great ball. Grimaldo. Took his time there. Grealish. Towards Haaland. Doesn't quite work out. Grealish is still in possession here. And a great burst of pace by Grealish. And then through to Ilkay Gundogan. And Ilkay Gundogan lifts it over Lloris. And Haaland is there for the rebound. And it's cleared behind. I think it's a free kick for the acrobatics from Haaland. Nearly kicked. Ooh, and Moso got smashed into by Haaland there. It is a free kick. Good ball from Jack Grealish. Really good ball. Look at the distance Grimaldo's covered as well from fullback. De Bruyne. Cancelo. Mahrez. Get up the wing, De Bruyne. Get in the wide area to swing across in. Kevin De Bruyne with a brilliant ball in, and it's defended well away from Haaland. As he attacked that. Grimaldo. Zinchenko. Gundogan. Great pass from Zinchenko. It's 2-0, and Zinchenko is wonderful in the midfield. Absolutely wonderful in the midfield because he can play quality passes like that. It's a goal for Ilkay Gundogan in the Champions League. And 2-1 we lead Atleti. Brilliant pass from Zinchenko. Through that area to Gundogan. Easy finish for the German. Especially a player of his quality of finishing. Morata is coming on for Luis Suarez. Grealish. Back to Grimaldo. Here is the fullback. Great ball into the lap. The lap. Ooh, it's a wonderful pass. If the defender just wasn't there. The lap's found Ferran Torres there on the turn. Good work from Cancelo. Kyle Taylor. Nice long ball over the top here. Lamar takes it down and Grimaldo wins it back for his side. Very good signing. You guys picked him. I personally would have gone with Jose Gaya. But Grimaldo seems to have been the perfect signing, really, at fullback. Oh, what a ball by DePaul. Felix. Great finish, 2-1. Back in it, Atleti. What a ball from Rodrigo DePaul. We lost it sloppily a few times in the midfield there. Kyle Taylor works it back to Felipe into DePaul. Look at this run. It's Grimaldo. He's not in position and Joao Felix hits it low and hard as he does. That sort of typical Joao Felix sort of finish. With 10 minutes to go, Atleti will be looking to rescue a point here. Although Ferran Torres lifts one over the top here. And Liam Delap batting with Jimenez and he can't beat Lloris to it. Got to be careful here. As we throw in bodies forward and here's Alvaro Morata! Good save from Ederson. Luckily Morata's not the best of finishers. And that is full time, a 2-1 win away in the Champions League. I think we're going to, really easily go through into the knockout rounds of the Champions League. Atleti couldn't beat us here today. Cancelo and Grimaldo, 2 top quality fullbacks we've got. So we sit top of our Champions League group on 6 points. Atleti on 3. Kiev and Porto both on 1 as they share a draw with each other. It does look like it be us and Atleti going through. I don't think there's going to be any issues going through in the Champions League this season. We have got a Premier League away game now, which could end the episode, but we're not going to end it in that way. We're going to simulate this away game against Watford and play that home game in the FA Cup versus Sheffield Wednesday, because I do want to try some of the younger players this season, and we want to see how they play and if they're ready to step up into the first team, maybe now or in a few years' time. So 1-0 win away from home at Vicarage Road. Sheffield United beat Bournemouth 4-1. Liverpool get a 1-1 draw with Leeds. Brentford beat West Ham 4-0 there. Manchester United won 1-0 and Chelsea have won 4-2. So we're top by 4 points now, 18 points. We're on 4 points clear of Chelsea, 5 points of Liverpool and Manchester United, and 8 of Crystal Palace in 5th. We're looking a very good side, aren't we? We've got the best defensive record barring Manchester United so far this season, and we've got the best attacking record barring Liverpool. So we've conceded 1 more than Manchester United, and we've scored 1 less than Liverpool. We've got the best goal difference with 10. Well, for our final game of the episode, let's see how some of our younger players perform in this FA Cup tie versus Sheffield Wednesday. So we face Sheffield Wednesday at home today, and this is the side we're going to go with, heavily rotated and lots of debuts and youngsters playing. So Zach Steffen starts in goal. We've got Walker, Ake, Callum Doyle at the back with Wilson Esbrand on that left-hand side. Romeo Lavia starts in the midfield with Bernardo Silva and Ilkay Gundogan. It's Ferran Torres on the left, Cole Palmer on the right, and Liam Delap through the middle. On the bench, we've got Gavin Bazunu, who didn't manage to get a loan. Surprising that he didn't, but he's a fantastic goalkeeper. Joao Cancelo, Alexander Zinchenko, Tommy Doyle, Phil Foden, Gabriel Jesus, and Jaden Braff. Now, Braff could make an appearance for us today. As for Sheffield Wednesday, they've got a 5 at the back there. Peacock Farrell in goals, a known player. Green on the left-hand side as well, ex-Aston Villa man. And interestingly enough, Dele Bashir on the bench is ex-Manchester City player, but the striker, Patterson, sometimes is a right-back. He's one of those players that plays pretty much all over the field, so he's in there today. If we're losing, then we can bring on Jesus, Foden, Zinchenko, Cancelo as more important, experienced players. If we're winning by quite a few, maybe Bazunu could come on, but definitely Tommy Doyle, Jaden Braff. Would be interesting to see how he does if he comes on the left-hand side for Ferran Torres and the midfield that needs resting as well. So let's see how we do today against Sheffield Wednesday, and let's enjoy seeing some of the younger players play to possibly, the best of their ability, and even more being promoted in the future. So unfortunately for the youngsters, it's a dull day in the FA Cup here at the Etihad Stadium as we welcome Sheffield Wednesday. Plenty of experienced players in there, but plenty of young players as well to face this Sheffield Wednesday side in a very interesting away kit. Gundogan. Delap, great touch by Liam Delap, and he just couldn't get it out of his feet to get a shot off. Wilson Esbrand, Lavia. Varane. Just delays his pass slightly. It's Wilson Esbrand coming to the box with a crossing towards Liam Delap. Varane. Still going here, Varane. Gundogan. Walker with the ball in. Delap in there again. Cleared away. Bernardo Silva. Ilkay Gundogan. Oh, he's let that run. Ilkay. I don't know why the captain's done that. And dealt with by Doyle back to Zach Steffen into Wilson Esbrand. Oh, he's giving it away here. Into Lavia. Doyle across. Romeo Lavia can't get his foot on that one. And we're 1-0 down here against Sheffield Wednesday. It's Barry Bannon, the captain. That's frustrating. Lavia and Esbrand, completely different wavelengths there. And Barry Bannon played in, and Barry Bannon scored. I feel like Steffen could do a little bit better as well, actually. The way he stepped out there, but he didn't in the end. Still Doyle. Good bit of physicality from Callum Doyle. Could help us counter it. Oh, he's still going here, Callum Doyle. It's about finding that pass though now. Goes into Gundogan. Cole Palmer, and he just a little bit too weak, Palmer. Here's Joshua Wilson Esbrand. Cross in towards Delap, cleared away. He'll pick it back up. Great play from Esbrand. And again, another cross in. This time to Liam Delap with a header. Good save by the keeper, second time, and it goes straight across the goal line. Palmer. Brilliant from Palmer. And towards Bernardo Silva, and they get it away to Walker. Walker. Delap with a shot. What a save. What a save by Peacock Farrell. Bernardo. Gundogan. Oh, try to backheel it. Lavia down, and that is half-time. 1-0 down. We find ourselves at half-time against Sheffield Wednesday here. Struggling. Well played. Gundogan. Oh, it's a shocking pass from Bernardo, though, when he gets the chance to pass it. Lavia slipped here. Patterson, luckily, passed it backwards. Patterson with a second chance, and it's 2-0 Sheffield Wednesday. And we are going out with the FA Cup here to Sheffield. We've played some of the younger players, and we've been punished for it. Callum Doyle's not had a good game at all at the back here, unfortunately. I think we're going to have to change things slightly. Walker's going to go in at centre-back. Zinchenko's going to come on. I think Phil Foden. For... don't know who, actually. I think probably Bernardo Silva for Phil Foden. And maybe Jesus later on. So Doyle for Cancelo. Foden for Bernardo. Palmer will stay on, because I actually think he's been okay. Foden. Delap. Foden. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Oh, I just can't hit it. Just can't hit it. Did everything right. And then, once again, the physicality of their team made the difference at the last. Gundogan. Ferran. Through to Delap, who can't get on the end of it. We should be 2-2. We've had 3 shots. They've had 2 shots all game and scored both. Gundogan's good from these positions. Ilkay Gundogan, but he's not today. That was a chance to get 2 on at 60th minute, but Ilkay Gundogan puts it wide of the post. Well, it'll be all in the Premier League and Champions League this season if we are to get knocked out in the first round of the FA Cup to Sheffield. Played a much weaker side. Phil Foden. Oh, he's over it, the pass to Delap. He had a good chance to score, didn't he? But it was saved wonderfully by Peacock Farrell. Lavia. Palmer! Brilliant goal from Cole Palmer. 2-1. 66th minute. There's a chance here. Brilliant goal from Cole Palmer. Lifted up and over by, I think it was Lavia. Picks it up here, sees Palmer's run. Over the top to him. Great touch. Around the keeper into the back of the net from Cole Palmer. That's why we kept him on. Varane. Through to Delap. Liam Delap! Oh, he's put it wide, and he usually scores them chances, doesn't he? He usually scores them chances, does Liam Delap. And he hasn't scored that one. He hasn't scored that one. Foden. Liam Delap. There is Delap. This one in. Gabriel Jesus! What a save from Peacock Farrell again. Chance for Patterson here. Oh, he's given it away. Should have shot then. Oh, okay. Patterson! What a save by Stefan. 85 minutes. We've got to score a goal here. We've got to get on the counter and score a goal here. Wilson Esbrand. They're letting us carry on here. Foden. Delap. Oh, it should have been the pass to Gabriel Jesus there from Liam Delap. Esbrand wins it back. Lavia, we still play on. Palmer, another shocker of pass. Delap wins it back. Delap. Foden, just shoot, you clown. Cleared away, that's full time. A 2-1 defeat to Sheffield Wednesday FA Cup. The youngsters won't be getting the game time they were hoping for this season. They've let themselves down there. Liam Delap had glorious chances to score. We crash out early in the FA Cup. A massive FA Cup upset. And we end the episode on a negative note there, don't we? 7 shots, 3 on target. They had 3 shots, 3 on target and scored 2. And we couldn't score our chances. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like the videos, as we always say. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We'll see you guys next time.